Okay, well, we know what Judgment Day is going to look like. We're going to know it by what happens with the sun, the moon, and the stars. Let's begin. Matthew 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Matthew 24:30. And then shall appear the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall appear the Son of Man in heaven. Mark 13:24. But in those days after the tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. Mark 13:25. And the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers that are in heaven shall be shaken. Mark 13:26. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. Let me repeat that. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. Luke 21:25. And then there shall be signs in the sun and the moon and the stars. Luke 21:26. Men's hearts failing them for fear of looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. Luke 21:28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. I repeat that. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth near. Judgment Day is upon us. That's what that means. Luke 21:27. And then they shall see the Son of Man coming. Other Bible verses referring to the sun, the moon, and stars with end-time statements are Acts 2:20. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood before the great and notable day of the Lord come. Note the word before. Acts 2:21. And it shall come to pass that whoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Joel 2:1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound the alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand. Joel 2:2. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Joel 2:10. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun, the moon shall be dark, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Joel 2:15. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Joel 2:16. Gather the people. Revelation 6:12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Also read Revelation 6:13 through 15. Now Matthew chapter 20 appears to be a time frame of Judgment Day, first with an unseen observation of men by God until verse 8, where it says, call the laborers, when God will be seen by all men. Matthew 16:4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there should be no sign given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas, which was indicating that Jesus would be 3 days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth, and he would be raised again the third day. Similar to what Joel went through in the belly of the whale. In Matthew 16:4, the word sign, when we're talking about a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, that word sign is the Greek word semeion, and means indication, miracle. An indication, miracle. In Luke 21:11 and in Luke 21:25, the word signs with an S is the Greek word semino, and means a mark, to indicate. So what the Bible is telling us is that on Judgment Day there will be signs with an S in the sun, the moon, and the stars, which by definition is a mark to indicate that Judgment Day is upon us. Note the time frame, how first the sun is darkened, Joel 2:1. This is the alarm being sounded for us on earth. And from Joel 2:2, how Judgment Day starts out as the day of darkness. We might wonder why the sun's dark and there's not a cloud in the sky. And it's at 10 or 11 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, people will be pretty perplexed about this issue. Note how first the sun is darkened. This would be a time frame of morning, afternoon, and evening, early evening to sunset. Secondly, notice how the moon shall not give her light, Matthew 24:29 and Mark 13:24. Moon into blood, Acts 2:20. Moon shall be dark, Joel 2:10. Moon shall be as blood, Revelation 6:12. This is a time frame of late evening, nightfall, and includes early morning before the sun comes out on the following day. It is during this time frame also that Joel 2:10 states that the stars shall withdraw their shining. Okay, it's a period of time after the moon is darkened and the stars do not give their light that Jesus returns to the earth and will be seen of all men on Judgment Day. Read again Mark 13:24 through 26. Note also that all the earth's timekeepers, navigational aids are affected, the sun, stars, and the moon, indicating that time is coming to an end. Lastly, note that from Luke 21:26 that this is a fearful time for many. Many will be greatly afraid. And from Luke 21:28, the Lord tells us that when you see these things, look up, lift up your heads, because it is the day of the Lord's return. Also, Acts 22:21, chapter 2, verse 21. Anyone who calls on the name of the Lord during this time will become saved, period. So that though the world's going to be pretty complex when the sun doesn't give its light, and the moon is dark, and the sun and the stars can't be seen even on a clear night, when the whole world's going to be upset and perplexed about this issue, the Lord says, I'll repeat, Acts 2:21, anyone who calls on the name of the Lord during this time will become saved. And I say again, period. It is during this time the Lord will be seen by all men. Luke 21:27, Matthew 24:27. Remember too that during this time of this happening, the sun, the moon, and the stars do not give their light. From Luke 21:26 and 21:28. That you're focused only on the Lord during this time. Try not to save your property or worry about what's going on in the earth to, other people, concentrating too much on maybe the news or whatever. Lot's wife made the same mistake, and she was consumed by the Lord because she cared more for the things of this world that were going on with the people of this earth than with the things of the Lord. So stay focused on the Lord, and remember when you see that these things happening to the sun, the stars, and the moon, that you call on the name of the Lord, and you will become saved.